today we're going to do a staff training at Beshock Ramen. I gotta go print some stuff, but Zeke can kind of tell you about why we do these things and like what we're gonna talk about, and then we'll just do it.
Staff trainings are an essential part of kind of what we do at Los Cuernos. So there's like 3 reasons why we're doing it. The first part is canned wine is just a new part of the industry. So we really want to explain to them kind of why canned wine is great and why it's good for them. Secondly, we do a walkthrough of all of our wines. So we have 4 different wines. Really want them to understand the people behind it, why we made it, the flavor profile, and then different nuances and stuff that they want to ask. And the third part is the Los Cuernos brand and ethos. And one of our big points is we're a local brand and we really like to celebrate our partners. And so getting them ingrained to why we do it and how they do it, their food and us together, is a big part of what we do.
Yeah, I think it's, I think even before Los Cuernos was a thing, was a lot of the local play, being able to go there with family and friends and being able to experience it. But we're also feeling that love as a local brand in San Diego too. So there's a lot of that kind of built in too. And people want to support a good team and good people and a good product.
Like, they have really good food here and they're really into the details about it, and now they're serving a great wine too. So we want to really elevate their experience, like in that they can talk about it and elevate experience with their consumers. Like, we all win. All right, enough talking. We got to get going and get the training started. Beshock is known for amazing food, but we met the owner at Uncorked Wine Festival when she launched her own sake. She got a sake sommelier, and this is made in her hometown, Japan.
So good, thanks, Jess.
Sake. It's balanced, wonderful finish, great with the food. So some of our background here is Cory and I actually have worked in restaurants a long time before doing this. So bartenders, servers, managers, GMs, sommeliers, ran a couple restaurants, and then we went into wine sales, and we've been wanting to do this for like 10 years.
The goal was like to have like a balanced wine where it's not super sweet, but it has nice balance, very crisp, you know, some beautiful fresh fruit. What do you think?
Tastes like a picnic.
Yeah, okay.
There you go, Josh, love it.
Tastes like something I drink with my girlfriend.
Okay, cool. So the cool thing about a can, it's a perfect seal. And then how we made the wine, it's gonna be consistent every time. This is kind of our secret sauce here, is most wines are sold like a 2021 vintage, 2022. We allow our winemaker to select grapes from the past like 3 or 4 years and from different regions, because we're building to a style.
Particular kind or stuff?
I'm a very big fan of canned wine, actually.
Okay,
I
sweet.
drink a lot of canned wine.
Sweet.
I'm from Florida, so I'm pretty ratchet.
Oh, okay, let's go.
Wine is really good.
Cool.
It tastes really good. I like
Thank you. So you would say our wine is not ratchet.
It's a little bougie for me, but it's delicious.
Oh, bougie, yes.
Well, wait till we get to our reserve.
Our
That's
Reserva is called the bougie one.
super bougie.
So why can't wine always
Yeah.
on the affordable
Yeah,
type
you
play?
can
Or?
wine walk. Wine walk.
Tell me about it.
You walk the beach, you
Okay.
can wine.
Okay. Yeah.
And so the can is an advantage. Like if you work in a real wine heavy restaurant, you get wine sent back all the time. Like, oh, it's corked, it's not good. And you can't, like, we've now shipped out 40,000 cans. 0 corked issues, 0 problems. The only 2 people who have complained about wines, guess who? Sommeliers. Like, oh, this wine's not like dirty enough. It doesn't taste like mushrooms or horse manure. I was like, well, didn't want that. We wanted.
All right, that's it, guys. We're wrapped up here at Beshock. We'll see you tomorrow at Tipsy. Hey, good morning. Quick turnaround. We're here at Tipsy Crow. Zeke is inside. Let's go talk to the crew.
I've been here kind of like as a customer, and then I came back as like a wine and spirits rep. And now to come back here, like, this is an institution in San Diego. It's always been one of the biggest accounts, one of the most happening accounts. So the fact that we're here, just super like grateful and excited. One of our things is to make wine uncomplicated. Like, wine is become kind of like snobby and complicated. So any type of questions that you have, just feel free, raise your hand, shout it out.
The groundwork that was laid was not proper. So we're trying to shift the narrative here, but ultimately it's much simpler than that. We're just trying to bring great wine to good people.
It's an easy way to think about it, and this is really important for the context of a guest, is it's 1.5 glasses of wine.
Same thing sometimes in the bar industry, we forget to date wines. So we know if it's good or bad, and then we get it back, like returned. So at this point, like if we have it canned up, we know it's good no matter how much, like if we're cracking it open.
The accounts that's doing really well with our wine, they asked us a similar question, dude. Hey, what would you say to someone when the wine's served in a can? What would you say when they pour the big glass? And the simple answer is, it's a $30 bottle of wine broken into 4 cans. That's the simple answer. Because ultimately, that's exactly what it is in ethos, right?
The initial like year or so, like people are gonna want it in the glass, but then just like with canned beer, they're gonna be like, just give me the fucking can. It'll take some time, but eventually
it took me like 3 weeks.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
I know some of the events you guys do up here, some of the black ties, even the anniversary parties you do that are super rad. Like the Reserva kind of crushes it in those opportunities. It looks elevated, it feels elevated, it definitely tastes elevated. Now we're moving from a $30 bottle of wine to a $50, $60 bottle of wine. But again, breaking that into 4 components without any loss prevention is really the key behind this.
When someone's like, oh, it's in a can, turn that around. Say, actually, it's fresh, it's consistent, it's a $30 bottle of wine. Just try it. And that's our best strategy. We just tell people to drink it. Just drink it. And then usually it's the same reaction that I saw you do, saw her do, is they go like this and like, wow. Because the original canned wines suck. So they have this opinion it's gonna suck, and we over deliver, it's even better. I generally am more direct, more math science. Cory used to be an actor, he's more flowery. Why don't you read what you wrote?
Anyway, he was the best man at my wedding almost 20 years ago, by the way.
He said the same one-liner.
That was part of the speech.
I used to go to the OG Tacos El Gordo in Tijuana. It's like on the hill. And I don't know if I go now, like I'm old married, it's probably dangerous, but as a 20-year-old, but so if you go there, they're cutting, you know, that big round, red, beautiful one with the pineapple, and you can hear the cutting boards like boom, 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 boom. So that's why the cutting board's there. Literally the OG Tacos El Gordo on the hill. And I grew up in the South, and they'd have amazing Mexican food, and it would always be terrible wine. And I'm like, man, come on. You have all these beers. And so that was part of the thought, was Los Cuernos. Also, Cory's from Texas. You graduated University of Texas, the Longhorns. So that's the horns, and literally just came in a dream one day. That's great, Los Cuernos. The San Diego native being here in Tipsy Crow, unbelievable. Love it.
Yeah, that was amazing. Staff training complete. Everybody's awesome.
It's a wrap for this video. See you on the next one.